Hi everyone, and welcome to the FotoMaster photo booth for iOS video tutorial. In this video, I will show you everything you need to know about the software, making sure you are ready for your first event. Before we'll continue with this video, make sure that you have the latest version downloaded from the App Store and log in with your user details and follow the quick start guide provided by the support team. The preset pack contains different files and assets that will be in use with the application. Tap on Files to browse the preset pack's files. It is automatically installed in On My iPad FotoMaster Photo Booth, and this is where we'll locate new custom files and browse existing files from. The Assets folder contains animations, overlays, backgrounds files, and thumbnails. The Events folder contains your selected event folders in which the different files created by the application will be saved. And the Presets folder contains the actual presets files, which we will see in the application now. Welcome to the FotoMaster photo booth for iOS application. When we open the application, we have 5 main screens: Events, Presets, Layout, Workflow, and Settings. In the Events screen, you can see the list of all of your created events. An event is the folder in which the photos and other files created during a preset session will be saved. All of the events folders will be in your preset pack. If you wish to create a new event folder in which your files will be saved, click on the Add Event button, enter the name of your event. It can be any name that you want, and tap Enter. Once done, tap on the desired event to select it, and this is where your files will be saved. We can choose if the files will be saved in My First Event or in Training. And now let's see that in the preset pack. Open the Events folder, and you can see here My First Event or Training folder. If my selected event in the application will be My First Event, the files will be saved in this folder. But now my selected event is Training, so the files will be saved in the Training folder. In the Presets screen, you can find FotoMaster's preset selection. The thumbnails for presets provided by FotoMaster includes icons that represents the preset's workflow and main features. For example, the Baby Shower Boy preset is for one vertical photo and an option to retake. The Black Stars preset is for one vertical photo and an option to email. The Blue Pink preset is for one vertical photo, GIF, and an option to text the files. And the Bloom preset on the left side is for one vertical photo, but with no additional feature. You can see that on the top of each thumbnail we have 3 buttons: to rename, duplicate a preset, or delete it. Tap on the Rename button on the left side if you wish to rename a preset file. Tap the trash can icon on the right side if you wish to delete a certain preset. And press on the Duplicate button, that is the one in the middle, if you wish to duplicate a preset. This will allow you to edit any given preset, yet keep the original one for a future use. This is also recommended as a good starting point for any preset that you would like to create, as everything is already set up correctly, and all you need to do is to customize the preset according to your needs. I will now press on the Duplicate button, and you can see that now I have 2 preset files: the original one on the left side and the duplicated one on the right side. Now I can use and edit the Bloom Copy preset as much as I want, yet keep the original Bloom preset for a future use. I will also use this preset for this tutorial. The Layout screen allows us to design our layout and decide how our final photo will look like at the end. On the top half of the screen, we can see a preview of our layout, and it will change according to the changes we'll apply here. First, we have the option to change the preset's thumbnail. This will be useful mostly with the multi-presets selection screen option. By changing the thumbnail file, you will change the photo presented on the preset screen and on the multi-presets selection screen, which we'll talk about later in this tutorial. Tap on Choose an Image and browse the thumbnail file from the preset pack. If you want to change an existing overlay or simply load an overlay to your layout, tap on Choose an Image button and select Overlays, and then browse the desired overlay to apply on your photo. Like so. If you wish to delete an overlay, tap on the trash can icon on the right side. On the Borders section, we can also apply borders with different widths around the photo. And on the right side in this section, we can select the color of the border. On the top of it, we have the Background section, and we can apply a solid colored background on our photo as well. To remove the border and/or the colored background, I will tap on the X icons on the right side. And now in the Background section, I will tap Choose an Image, and I will select from the Backgrounds folder in the preset pack a photo that I would like to apply as the background of my layout. Now I will remove the background from the layout, tapping on the trash can icon, and I will reload my overlay. And to save my changes, I will tap on the saving icon on the top right corner of the screen. At the bottom of the screen, you can enable or disable a 2-inch cut for your 4x6 printout in order to print photo strips. Here is our presets workflow. The workflow is built up from states. Each line here is a state, and there are two types of states: animation state and a feature state. Whenever we have an animation state in our workflow, an animation will be presented on our screen. Whenever we have a feature state in our workflow, the software will take an action or will present us with a screen for us to take an action, like the email sending screen, for example. Let's learn how to read it. Our first state is a feature state, and this is when the live view presentation will start. Right after that, we have an animation state called Touch to Start Color. For each animation, we have its trigger setting, either touch or time. An animation that is set with touch trigger will loop on the screen until we will touch it. This trigger is designed for the touch to start animations. An animation that is set with time trigger will continue onwards to the next state after the predefined time. For example, you can see that our next animation state is called Put Your Selfie Face On, which will be triggered by time, and the time duration will be 5 seconds. If you want or need to change the time duration for your animation state, simply tap on it and select the time duration required. On the right end of this state, you can also set the animation's opacity setting if you find it necessary. After this animation, we'll have another animation state that will be for our countdown. After the countdown will be presented for 5 seconds, the application will take a photo using the iPad's webcam. Once done, another animation will be presented. Then we have a feature state that its action will save the photo to our selected event folder. Then we have another feature state that will show us a preview of our final photo. It will look just like we set it in the Layout tab. Then there will be another animation that will ask us how many copies we would like to print. The print copy screen will be presented, so we will choose how many copies to print. And then another animation will appear saying that the software is printing our photos, and then the live view presentation will stop. Once the session is finished, another one will start over again. To add a state to the workflow, scroll down and tap on Add State. Then select the type of the state that you want to add, whether if it will be animation or feature. Tap on Select a Source, and then a preview of the animations will start playing. On the left side, select the category of the animations, and on the right side, you can scroll up or down to select the animation that you would like to load. To rearrange the order of the states, tap on the hamburger icon and drag the states to the desired location on the workflow. To delete a state, tap on the state for a second or two, and then you can confirm. To save the changes that you applied, tap on the saving icon on the top right corner of the screen. Now let's run the preset so you can see that everything that we described here is exactly what you will experience once running the preset. Tap on the play icon and let's begin. Touch to start. Just for the tutorial, we will select to print 0 copies, means not printing at all. To go back to the main screen, tap on the top left corner of the screen. Now I would like to show you how to add the LED light feature to your workflow. First of all, we'll need to sync between the iPad and the LED light device. To do that, we'll go to the Settings screen, LED section. Make sure that your iPad's Bluetooth option is turned on. Now tap on Refresh Bluetooth Connections and connect to the available LED device. Now let's go back to the workflow screen. To add an LED light feature to the workflow, scroll down and press Add State. Select Feature Type, and on Source, select LED Start. Now we can choose the type of pattern we'd like to present. Also, the brightness intensity. I will set it to 40%, and I can also select the LED light color. Drag the state to the desired location. I will choose to place my first LED start state at the top of my workflow, so it will start with a rainbow pattern. Now I will add another LED start state before my countdown. I will have it to turn on with the blue color. And now I will add another LED start feature to use it as a flash before the photo is taken. Simply as that, you can add as many LED light states at any point in your workflow. Now I want to show you how you can use more than one preset during one event using the multi-presets selection screen option. Tap on the checkmark icon on the top left corner of the screen and select the presets that you would like to use. I will select those 3 presets, and now we'll press on the Settings icon to customize the multi-preset selection screen. Tap on the thumbnails and drag them to the desired location. If you want to change their size, you can do that as well, of course. Now we can apply a solid color background. Just tap on the color from the color palette on the right side. Or we can delete that and load an image. Tap on Choose an Image and load the desired photo from the Multi-Presets Backgrounds folder in your preset pack. Now let's see our multi-preset selection screen. Tap on the play icon on the top right corner, and here is our multi-preset selection screen. To return to the main menu, tap on the top left corner of the screen. In the settings screen, we can check or change the different features settings according to our needs. For the burst GIF feature, for example, we can change settings like recording time or preview duration. For the burst video feature, we can also change similar settings like recording time, video loops, preview duration, and more. In camera settings, we can enable or disable mirror image option and flash. For the email feature, we can also change the from email address, subject, and message. In LED, you can connect and disconnect from your LED light device. For the MMS SMS feature, set your Twilio account credentials and select MMS to use in the USA and Canada, or SMS to use outside the USA and Canada. On the preview section, select if you want to enable or disable raw preview filters selection. On the printer settings menu, select if you want to use wired print pal, Wi-Fi print pal, or AirPrint, and set the desired settings like minimum copies to print or maximum copies to print per session. If the retake option is enabled in your workflow, here you can enable or disable timeout for the retake screen for a case in which your guests are not interacting with the app for a certain amount of time. On the Save section on the screen, you can select whether to save the raw photos taken by the app, and you can choose where the media will be saved, if on the app files, camera roll, or both. On the Updates screen, you can check if there are any updates for the preset pack.